Mark Zuckerberg is back destroying all of his competition in the AI race and has made all the other big Silicon Valley names start to panic. Because Meta just released their new AI model Llama 4 that absolutely crashed all of the other AI models in all of these benchmarks, while being the most cost-effective model as well. And it is also about to become the most used AI model on the planet, since Meta is planning to integrate it into all of their platforms, with 3.6 billion active monthly users. Completely smoking models like ChatGPT and Grok. Well done, Zuck. But are these tests actually legit, or did Meta cheat and deliberately optimize their models to score good on the test, while not having the same performance in real-world applications like many people accuse them for? Well, in this video we will find out the truth, because I will contact my own tests and find out whether he is truly a lizard. I mean, whether Llama 4 is actually as good as these benchmarks show. But since Llama 4 isn't available in the EU yet, and because my PC wasn't built by NASA, so I can easily run these models locally, I will access Llama through Vectal AI. We will start with the reasoning test. The question I will ask to the LLMs is, Alice has 3 brothers and she also has 2 sisters. They also have 2 cousins and 2 uncles. How many nephews and nieces does each uncle have? I would assume that you know the answer to that. It is 8, right?
No, dumbass.
But let's see what the LLMs said first, before I reveal the answer. First, I asked this question to ChatGPT, and it answered that each uncle has 8 nephews and nieces, which is totally wrong because we don't know if the uncles are actually related with the cousins, or they are simply from the other side of the family. So ChatGPT failed this test. Then I asked the same exact question to Claude, and it said that we can't answer this question correctly with the current information we have, which ironically is the correct answer. So Claude passes this test. Then it was Llama's time. I gave it the exact same question, and it gave me this vague answer, so I then asked it straight up, so what is the answer? And it said that we can't give a correct answer with our current information, which is again correct. So Llama passes this test as well. But in this life, there are winners and losers. So I decided I would ask them another, harder reasoning question that most LLMs really seem to struggle with. The question was, we have a book, a laptop, a bottle, 9 eggs, and a nail. How can we put them one on top of the other? I asked this question to ChatGPT first, and it said that we should first put the book, then the laptop, then the bottle lying down, then 6 eggs, and then 3 eggs, which basically turned this answer into an omelet recipe. And it is obviously wrong. So ChatGPT fails this test. Then I went over to Claude and I asked it the exact same question. And it gave basically the same exact answer, just this time we used all the 9 eggs at once, which again is wrong. So Claude failed this test as well. Then it came Llama's time, and when I asked it this question, it gave me this answer, which was disappointing. But after me basically forcing it to give me a straight answer, it said the following. First we place the book, then the laptop. Then we place the eggs on top of the laptop. Then we place the bottle horizontally on top of the eggs, and then we place the nail. So Llama nailed this answer. You get it? I know I am so funny, which is actually the correct answer. So Llama 4 is officially the winner of the reasoning test. But now it's time for every AI's worst nightmare, the coding test. I will prompt the AIs to create a 2D HTML game where I control a rocket ship. Large rocks come towards the rocket in various speeds, and I can use the arrow keys to dodge them, or by pressing the spacebar, a laser appears that destroys the rocks on contact. The game should include smooth and good-looking graphics. I first ran that prompt on ChatGPT, and it gave this code, which I previewed in its interface, and it gave me this game. The rocket is supposed to be this block of text at the bottom, and rocks are the other blocks of text coming towards it. Even if we exclude the fact that the game looks terrible, it also gets very buggy at times. For example, here I should have lost, but the supposed rocks passed right through me, and here I died unexpectedly while the rock was very far away from me. So ChatGPT definitely failed the coding test. Then it was Claude's turn. I ran the exact same prompt and got back all of this code which I previewed inside Claude's interface, and it gave me this game, which looks amazing. You can see the rocket, the rocks coming towards it, the laser destroying the rocks, and the overall movement is very smooth as well, so Claude definitely passes this test. Then it was Llama's turn. I gave it the exact same prompt, and it gave me all of this code, but since I can't preview it inside this interface, I copied it, pasted it inside a text document, and saved it as HTML, and then I opened the HTML file, and this was the game it gave me, which, if I am gonna be honest, isn't good. The graphics are terrible, and the laser leaving the rocket shouldn't increase in width if I shoot it when I am moving. So Llama 4 fails this test, and I will have to conclude that he might actually be a lizard after all. I mean, maybe Llama 4 isn't exactly what the benchmarks are showing, but if you want to learn more about another AI tool that actually crushed ChatGPT and Claude on these tests, click on this video right here.